The undead, reanimated corpses with an insatiable hunger for human flesh, zombies have captivated our imaginations for decades. From classic films like Night of the Living Dead to the hit TV series The Walking Dead, we are both terrified and strangely drawn to the concept of a zombie apocalypse. But what if we could create such a thing in real life? What if powerful gene editing tools like CRISPR-Cas9 could be used to engineer a virus capable of turning humans into the Walking Dead? The idea seems like something straight out of science fiction, but is it really that far-fetched? While the idea of a zombie virus might seem like pure fantasy, the natural world is full of examples of parasites and viruses that can manipulate the behavior of their hosts in remarkable and often disturbing ways. These real-life zombie creatures provide a glimpse into the complex and sometimes terrifying relationship between parasites and their hosts. Understanding these natural examples helps us to explore the plausibility of a human zombie virus. One of the most striking examples of a zombie parasite is the fungus Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, which infects ants and transforms them into mindless automatons. The fungus takes control of the ant's body, forcing it to climb up vegetation and latch onto a leaf with its mandibles. The ant then dies, and the fungus erupts from its head, spreading spores to infect new ants. Another fascinating example is Toxoplasma gondii, a parasite that infects rodents and makes them attracted to the smell of cat urine. This suicidal behavior ensures that the parasite can complete its life cycle within a cat, its preferred host. Toxoplasma gondii can also infect humans, and while it doesn't turn us into zombies, studies suggest it might subtly alter our personalities. The rabies virus, too, exhibits zombie-like qualities. It spreads through saliva, often through bites from infected animals. Once inside the body, the virus attacks the nervous system, leading to aggression, confusion, and paralysis. Infected animals may foam at the mouth and become hydrophobic, making them more likely to bite and spread the virus. These examples highlight the remarkable ways in which parasites and viruses can manipulate the behavior of their hosts. While these creatures may not fit the classic definition of zombies, they demonstrate that the line between science fiction and reality can be surprisingly thin. CRISPR-Cas9 is a revolutionary gene editing tool that has taken the scientific world by storm. It allows scientists to make precise changes to the DNA of organisms, including plants, animals, and even humans. CRISPR-Cas9 acts like a pair of molecular scissors, cutting DNA at specific locations. Scientists can then use this tool to insert, delete, or modify genes, offering unprecedented control over the genetic makeup of living organisms. The potential applications of CRISPR-Cas9 are vast and varied. Scientists are exploring its use in treating genetic diseases, developing new crops, and even creating gene drives that could eliminate malaria-carrying mosquitoes. However, like any powerful technology, CRISPR-Cas9 also raises ethical concerns, particularly when it comes to its potential use in humans. The possibility of unintended consequences and the ethical implications of manipulating the human germline are just two of the many challenges that scientists and ethicists are grappling with as CRISPR-Cas9 technology continues to advance. The human brain is an incredibly complex organ, responsible for our thoughts, emotions, and actions. It is also one of the most protected organs in the body, shielded by the skull and a protective membrane called the blood-brain barrier. This barrier acts like a gatekeeper, preventing harmful substances, including many viruses, from entering the brain. This sophisticated defense mechanism makes it incredibly difficult for any virus to infect the brain and take control of our behavior in a way that would resemble a zombie virus. The complexity of the human brain goes far beyond its physical structure. Our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are the result of intricate networks of neurons firing in specific patterns. To create a virus that could control human behavior, scientists would need to understand these networks in exquisite detail and then develop a way to manipulate them with pinpoint accuracy. This is a monumental task far beyond the capabilities of current science. Even with advanced tools like CRISPR-Cas9, manipulating the human brain to create a zombie state remains firmly in the realm of science fiction. Now, what we've explored so far has been AI's perspective, and while that's interesting, it often paints a picture that's overly optimistic. But here's where I think it falls short. It doesn't fully grasp the darker side of human nature. AI might be programmed to stay positive, but in reality, not everyone has good intentions. There are those who seek power and control at any cost. People lie, cheat, steal, and sometimes act in ways that harm others in society. AI doesn't always account for those darker motives or the complex layers of human behavior. And here's another thought. When we're listening to AI, we have to remember it's only as good as the people or systems programming it. Are we getting the full story, or are we being nudged in certain directions? Is there a political agenda at play, or is there something we're not being told? Maybe there are motives only AI understands, and we're left in the dark. At the end of the day, it's up to us to stay vigilant. We need to look closely at the world around us, both the good and the bad, and use our judgment to decide what's really going on. Stay curious, stay critical, and always question the narrative.